Hey everyone, welcome back to Carscope 8. Today we've got something truly special lined up. We're diving deeply into the all-new 2026 Tesla Model Q, exploring every angle, every nuance, and giving you our full verdict. Strap in, because this isn't just a car, it's a statement. When you first lay eyes on the 2026 Model Q, you immediately sense Tesla's dedication to pushing design boundaries. The front fascia greets you with a clean, almost minimalist presence. No massive grille, just smooth contours and sleek aerodynamic elements. The headlights are slim and sharp, wrapping slightly into the fenders, giving the car an intense, alert expression. LED daytime running lights trace along crisp lines, emphasizing width and confidence. There's a subtle central crease in the hood that converges toward the windshield, which helps direct airflow and also adds visual purpose. From the side, the silhouette impresses. The roofline gently slopes back into a fastback posture without ever feeling forced. The greenhouse is relatively tall, lending good visibility, but the beltline is purposeful and slightly rising toward the rear. Flush door handles maintain the smooth side profile, and hidden trim elements help reduce visual clutter. The wheels are large A, available in 20 to 22 inches depending on variant A, and the designs range from turbine-style aero wheels to sportier multi-spoke options. The wheel arches are subtly flared, giving it a planted, muscular stance without overstatement. Side mirrors are slim and aerodynamically shaped, and there's an optional camera-based mirror system in some markets. Turning to the rear, the Model Q maintains the same clean ethos. The tail is dominated by a continuous light bar, stretching almost full width and blinking into life with dynamic animations when you unlock or lock the car. The spoiler is integrated into the trunk lid lip, folding slightly upward at speed to aid downforce. A lower diffuser area is sculpted but not aggressive, just enough to suggest sporty capability while aiding aerodynamic efficiency. The Tesla badge sits centrally, accompanied by discrete badging indicating the trim level or drivetrain. The rear bumper is smooth, and there is no exhaust of course, since this is fully electric but subtle vent shapes add visual interest without breaking the elegance. Moving inside, the cabin blends futuristic minimalism with refined touches. The centerpiece is a large horizontal touchscreen, about 17 to 18 inches, positioned flush in the center stack, slightly angled toward the driver. It controls almost every function: navigation, media, climate, lighting, suspension modes, and more. Below it, you'll find touch sliders or haptic panels for basic controls like volume or temperature. The instrument display is digital and compact, showing essential info via a strip behind the steering wheel. The steering wheel itself has a contemporary shape with flat top and bottom edges. Integrated touch controls are seamlessly sculpted into the spokes. Materials feel premium: soft leather or vegan leather options, Alcantara or microfiber headliner, and real wood or carbon fiber trims depending on trim level. The seats are comfortable and supportive, with multiple power adjustments, heating, cooling, and massage in higher grades. Rear seating is spacious, because of the flat floor. Legroom is generous, and the rear bench can accommodate 3 adults fairly comfortably. A panoramic glass roof stretches overhead, giving a bright, airy feel to the cabin. Ambient lighting accents the cabin edges, doors, footwells, and gives a soft glow at night. Storage is thoughtful. The front frunk, is decent in size, enough for luggage or groceries, and the rear boot is generous, with a flat loading floor. Underfloor compartments help stash cables or small items. The center console area offers wireless charging pads, USB-C ports, a covered bin, and space for smaller objects. Tesla hasn't sacrificed practicality for aesthetics and get cup holders, door bins, and useful storage throughout. For performance, the Model Q offers multiple variants. The base rear-wheel drive version delivers brisk acceleration, thanks to instant electric torque. It rockets from 0 to 100 km/h in about 5.2 seconds. Step up to the dual-motor all-wheel drive trim, and that drops to roughly 3.8 seconds in Sport or Ludicrous mode, depending on software unlocks. If you opt for the top tri-motor or performance version, Tesla claims 0 to 100 in the low 3-second range, around 3.2 seconds or even faster with a performance package. The top speed is limited to about 250 km/h in performance trim. The suspension system is adaptive. Air suspension is standard on higher trims, and ride quality is typically smooth, absorbing bumps and imperfections with composure. In sport or track modes, the car firms up, reduces body roll, and sharpens responses without losing too much comfort. Steering is electric, precise, and offers good feedback, especially in the tighter driving setups. Braking is regenerative first, but with high-performance calipers and discs for sport versions, you get confident stopping power. Regarding range and charging, Tesla touts a usable battery pack that in its most capable version delivers close to 650 km of WLTP range, which may translate to around 560 to 600 kilometers in real-world conditions. Lower trims might offer around 500 kilometers. Charging is impressive. The Model Q uses Tesla's V4 architecture, supporting up to 350 kilowatts DC fast charging, so you can add around 200 kilometers in roughly 12 to 15 minutes under ideal conditions. The onboard AC charger handles 11 kilowatts for overnight charging. Now, as for pricing, a Tesla aims for somewhat aggressive positioning in its class. In many markets, the base Model Q starts around $50,000 equivalent, or local currency adjusted. The dual-motor AWD version edges upward, perhaps around $65,000. The performance variant with all the bells, a larger wheels, upgraded brakes, premium interior, could push into the $80,000 $90,000 range or more, depending on options. Of course, local taxes, import fees, incentives, and trim selections will affect it substantially. In Europe, you might see slightly higher prices, but Tesla usually aims to keep costs reasonable relative to luxury EV competitors. In terms of features, the Model Q comes loaded. Autopilot is standard, with optional full self-driving, FSD, as always, unlocking advanced navigation, summon, city driving assist, and more, where regulations allow. Over-the-air updates are part of the experience. Tesla will continue refining handling, range, UI tweaks, features and more after delivery. Safety is high on the list. A rigid structure, crumple zones, side impact protection, and advanced sensors and cameras surrounding the vehicle for 360-degree awareness. Expect high crash test scores once tested. We should mention some pros and cons. On the positive side, the design is elegant yet modern, combining performance and efficiency with technology in an integrated way. The electric drivetrain is powerful, silent, and responsive. The interior feels premium, minimal, and focused, while remaining practical. Charging speeds and range are competitive in the EV space. Over-the-air updates ensure the car can get better over time. On the downside, Tesla's build quality has occasionally been inconsistent, so panel gaps or trim fitment issues may arise early on. The dependence on a big central touchscreen means that traditional physical controls are minimal, as some users prefer tactile switches. Also, in markets without fast Tesla charging infrastructure, that advantage is less useful. Finally, the price for higher trims may put it in direct competition with well-established luxury EV brands, putting pressure on refinement and after-sales support. Putting it all together, the 2026 Tesla Model Q impresses in nearly every domain. It feels like a mature next step from Tesla's prior models, blending style, performance, technology, and practicality in a coherent package. For those who want the latest in electric car evolution with bold design and cutting-edge software, this is a serious contender. It may not be perfect, but it's forward-looking and packed with value for what it offers. Thanks for watching this deep dive with CarScope. If you enjoyed this walkthrough the 2026 Tesla Model Q, be sure to like, subscribe, tap the bell icon so you won't miss upcoming reviews, comparisons, and EV content. Drop your comments below. What trim would you pick? What feature excites you most? Until next time, drive safe and drive electric.